Welcome to LATAM MedTech Insights. Today we are diving deep into a pivotal regulatory shift in Latin America's largest market. Brazil's new medical device regulation, ANVISA RDC 751/2022, is not just an update, it's a fundamental change in philosophy. Enacted in March 2023, this regulation replaced rules but had been in place for over 2 decades. The single most important takeaway is harmonization. Brazil has made a strategic move to align its regulatory framework with international standards, particularly the European Union's Medical Device Regulation, or MDR. This significantly lowers the barrier to entry for global medtech companies. Let's look at the practical implications. First, the risk classification system has been restructured. It now mirrors the EU's 4-class system, running from Class 1 for low risk to Class 4 for high-risk devices. For a manufacturer, this means predictability. If your device is a Class 2A in Europe, you now have a much clearer and more direct pathway for classification in Brazil, which would likely be Class 2. This alignment simplifies portfolio strategy and reduces the guesswork that previously plagued market entry analysis. Another major change is the structure of the technical dossier. ANVISA now requires a format that is highly similar to the International Medical Device Regulators Forum, or IMDRF, Table of Contents structure. This is a huge efficiency gain. Companies can now repurpose significant portions of their existing technical files from other major markets, like Europe or the United States. This reduces the immense burden of creating a completely bespoke submission package from scratch. Consider a real-world scenario. A company has a novel cardiovascular device with a CE mark under the EU MDR. Before RDC 751, entering Brazil meant a complex, resource-intensive process of reformatting their entire technical file to meet Brazil's unique requirements. Now, under the new regulation, the core structure of their clinical data, risk management files, and device verification and validation reports can be largely transferred, while local requirements, like Portuguese language labeling and having a local Brazil registration holder, remain. The administrative workload for the core technical documentation is drastically cut. This might shorten the preparation phase for a submission by several months. The new regulation also clarifies pathways, distinguishing between the notification process for low-risk Class 1 devices and the registro process for higher-risk devices. This clarity helps companies forecast timelines and costs with much greater accuracy. In essence, ANVISA's RDC 751 is an invitation to global innovators, making Brazil a more accessible and predictable market than ever before. If you are looking to navigate these changes and accelerate your entry into Brazil or other LATAM markets, the team at Chen-Global is here to help. You can reach out by email or visit our website for more information.